Girl Beth got her Santa gift. What'd Santa bring you?
New tablet.
A new tablet. It's the Fire HD10. There you go. It's you, boy. Santa tried loading it with your stuff. Everything is kind of like your stuff, but some of it's my stuff. Sorry. Santa didn't know how to do it. Your Pinterest board. You're going to have to kind of figure out your stuff from Mama's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bigger.
It is bigger. It's way bigger. It's a 10, not a 7.
And also, it's purple.
Yes. It came with the case. And then this is a fast charger. It will like charge it super fast. But you don't want to overcharge. So, and then this is the normal charger.
Yep.
And then this kind of walks you through how to use Alexa and or the other one. Did you see another little paper? Oh, that one. That one tells you about Alexa and all. Okay?
Yep.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas from Santa.
Yeah.
You can turn it off. That way. And then these are your volume buttons. You can read that little thing. I'll tell you what all the little buttons are. Okay? And Fat Man, is that what you made me?
Yeah.
Fat Man made me my lanterns. Oh, how pretty!
I don't know how to do greenery, so.
You take it. I love it. Oh, those lights are amazing. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Fat Man.
Welcome to
He
Mama.
made that.
Oh,
I
pretty.
love them. Thank you. He's got on his Abominable Snowman shirt he's had for years. He's scared of the Abominable Snowman.
Yep. Oh.
What'd you get?
A puppy
A
calendar.
puppy calendar.
Oh, there's even a dachshund on it.
Yep, from December, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those. Watch your cup.
Yeah.
You did good, hon. I love that glow of them little tea lights. And those little jars fit in there perfect. You did good, Homer.
Ha.
Now careful, there might be a gift card down in there somewhere.
Found it.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. So you got a notepad and a Panera Bread gift card and a scarf.
Yeah.
Did you need a new one?
Okay.
Didn't you have a blue one?
No.
Oh, what color did you have?
Black.
Okay, so now you got blue. And a new calendar.
Yep.
And a tablet.
Yep.
Can you hand Brian his 2 little presents over there?
She's like, no.
Just don't lose your gift card.
No, take it from me. Oh my goodness.
Merry Christmas, boy.
I didn't get y'all nothing.
Y'all remember you got grocery money from us too, so it's not much, but
I thought we was.
I wanted y'all to have a little something to open on Christmas. You can hang that in your new house. Dad picked it out. It was that or landscapes. I like the landscaped ones because it had mountains and stuff. It varied. Yeah, that's what he said. Cozumel, yeah, that's what he had said. Yeah, you just have to kind of play with your tablet and figure it out, Boogie. Okay?
Yeah.
No one can do that for you but you.
Yep, nobody can mess around with it and figure it out but you. Okay? Look at her checking herself out in the mirror.
Well, we'll go with the bed.
Well, can I see it? I haven't seen it, Carol.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, thank you.
To go for your new house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You'll need, I'll probably will get you some more.
Hey, you used the dog. Alright.
Okay, I am outside. It is Christmas night. I have not vlogged much today. Early this morning, I think y'all saw us rousing around. There's Lucky, one of our old barn. We figured it out. She is 17. 17 years old. She's our old barn cat. She's getting on up in years, but she still does not want to come in the house. She just likes wandering around this house, meowing, like loudly, like people think it's a baby crying, like seriously, but she didn't want in. So, there you go. I'm getting ready to undo my postman station. I've been just kind of filling along. All the drinks were used. I've had to replace chips. Luckily, Fat Man still has some crackers left. So, I think I'm just going to take this bin back in. Fat Man made my table a couple of years ago. It works out great out here for like Halloween decorations and then the postman thing, and come spring I'll do flowers or my bunnies or whatever. Get back to, yeah, he has escaped the house a couple of times. Yeah, like for reals. So I'm just gonna bring these back in. We have just finished up with supper. I've got the kitchen clean. We had ham. Becca's work gave her a wonderful Publix spiral cut ham that came with like the glazed packet thingamabob. It'd be good. So all the kids are coming tomorrow night for supper. So they sent a video to me of Alice Marie opening her Christmas presents. She was so precious, like so stinking precious. And so I'm excited to see my little nugget tomorrow. And I'm still undecided about what to make. I was just thinking they would probably be tired of like ham or turkey and dressing and the fixings and all the stuff. So I'm like, okay, they're probably tired of all that. So I thought about ham and turkey sandwiches, and then getting like a meat and cheese platter, and then a fruit platter, and then a veggie platter, and just kind of like, you know, snacky stuff, and then chips and dip, and that type thing. And Luke called just then wanting to know if it would be okay if Teresa came. And I'm like, certainly, because we've got her gift too. That's his sister. And she's kind of like our daughter. She's another lady in our church. Kind of took her under her wing. She's got a daughter that they're raising. They're the same age. So they were like two peas in a pod growing up. So she's more of a mama figure to her, and we're more of a mom and dad figure to Luke. But anywho, so they'll all be here tomorrow night, and my baby. So I'm excited about that. Brian is getting super excited about moving. We are getting super excited about him moving. He's nervous. I'm a little nervous as his mom, but it's time. It is time, and then there were two. Well, no, and then there was one. Because Carol Beth has to stay here. We've done told her. I kind of teased her. I'm like, all right, now that he's leaving, it falls to the next oldest in line. I said, how old are you, Carol Beth? And she's like, well, 27. And I'm like, all right. You only got 3 more years. She's like, really? And I'm like, no, baby girl. We need you to stay here and take care of us. She's like, I'll do everything but hygiene. And she has always said that she is not going to do our hygiene when she gets older. I'm like, I don't want you to do it. If I get to the point I can't wipe my own honey, put me on in a home. I'm just... Becca's like, well, I'll take care of you. That's what I get paid to do. So, but anyway, crap it, I found my glasses. I had been looking for these dadgum things all day. Look where they are. I have looked up here, I kid you not, probably 100 times. And I did not see them. And they're filthy as all get out. My sleeping medication, gotta have that. And then I got a nice little letter from my insurance company. They ain't gonna pay for it no more. Somebody gonna snap. Somebody gonna snap. Alright. Hey, Toot. You done gotten up there? He wants to get to the windows because I've opened up the blinds, but you can't get out there. He was so funny. Every once in a while, he'll pull a stupid move and he'll jump from the bed to the window. What happens when you, face plant on that glass? It is hilarious. I think he's done learned his lesson. Sometimes in the spring, if it's nice outside, we'll just open up all the windows and air out the house. And it's hot enough now, seriously, our air has been on and running. At Halloween, we were freezing to death. We had the heat on, we had on coats, the whole 9 yards. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the air is on. Welcome to Alabama. You never know what you're going to get. If you don't like it, wait 5 minutes. It's going to change. Okay. So, but I got to come up either with a plan for doing that for our supper tomorrow night or come up with another plan of doing something else. I don't know. I don't know. I'd even teased him. I'm like, you never know, May. I might pull off Mexican. And he just laughed. And he's like, whatever you want to do. So, either way, I'm going to have to go to a store and get the stuff because I haven't really planned that well. Yeah. We have a ton of ham left. Let me do some lights. We've got a ton of ham left. So, and we were naming off all the, I am sorry if I'm getting out of breath. I was naming off all the different stuff I can do with that ham. Poor man ham and taters. That was one of, I think I've done that one before for y'all. I'll have to look back and see. That is spot on good. And Brian was like, you can't have that if I'm not here. But we were teasing and talking about things that we can have now. Oh, I'd come this way, turn this light off. Things that we can have now that he won't eat. And that was one thing he had made the comment. I won't have to look at another sweet potato again. He don't like sweet potatoes. I am running around like a chicken with my head cut off. He don't like sweet potatoes. It's like, well, I ain't got to look at another sweet potato again. And I'm like, well, you know, well. And then the girls had made the comment, well, we won't have to worry about your nasty macaroni and cheese again. They like it when I dress it up and add, you know, the stuff. I'm trying to set y'all there and you don't want to see it. Okay, fat bottom girls make the world go round, but hot cocoa packets make it where you won't stay on the counter. We're leaning a little bit. I'm just going to go with it. Okay. Lean. And okay. Yeah, and I don't need no more tea, but I found until the first of the year it don't really matter, does it? Anywho, tomorrow night for supper, coming from the lady in the loony bin. No, but seriously, we pray from our family to y'all's. We hope and pray that y'all have had a wonderful, blessed Christmas, and that as I told, I think Laura, one of y'all, I think it was Laura. Laura Arnold, not Laura. Yeah, different Laura. I hope the new year is as good as to you as a night shift at the Waffle House. That's good right there. If you were as good as the night shift at a Waffle House, that's some good stuff right there. So we are praying that your new year is that good. Yep. Okay. So I've got my tea. Living life somewhere between Jesus take the wheel and I wish I ever would. Yeah. I did work on moving and setting up some of my stuff in my new cleaner, but didn't get too far ahead. I didn't make much progress. I was hurting so bad. I wound up having to take 2 or 3. I took my morning meds, that's what it was. Took my morning meds, so one was in it. And within an hour and a half, that's when I'm like, okay, my pain has not subsided. It has not let up. It's getting worse. So I took another one that would make 2. And then an hour from that, it had increased instead of decreased, my pain level. So I took another one. I can take up to 3. Diazepam, Xanax. And it's one of the main drugs they use for stiff person syndrome. Usually it's a combo of diazepam, gabapentin, and there's one that starts with the B. Baclofen. And so I don't know what has set me off, but something set all this in motion today. There goes Toot. He did make it move. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on camera. He will hop up there and make it roll. And he will lay down and take a nap. And you can roll him all over the house. I'm his Uber. Yeah. I was in the kitchen making supper and I had to sit down on it. I mean, I could not stand there any longer. And I had to make him move out of it so I could sit. So, I was supposed to go Monday to my pain management doctor. And we're going to have a little confab. Because this ain't working. No. I had the epidural shot. Monday will be 2 weeks. They usually wait 2 weeks. See how you do. It didn't work. It did not work. So, back to step 1. And if it's part of, and I'm sure it is, what can be done to manage the pain, if anything. If not, they were talking about it could be sending me to a vein specialist. So I'll do that route, see what happens. If they say, then I know that this is just part of. I had read one of the things today, and it was kind of discouraged. I try not to dwell on the discouraging part of it, but I know that it is. And it was just the way that it was put of it's an incurable, debilitating, progressive disease that will eventually prove possibly fatal. So, and I'm like, and just kind of reading those words, I'm like, Merry Christmas. So, and I usually don't let it get me down or don't let it upset me, and I try not to think about it. But today when I had that pain, I'm like, oh my gosh. I can't imagine being, and there are some patients that have had it for 15 years. I can't even imagine. So, some have it worse than others. We're going to pray that mine don't get no worse. But, yeah, something, Anywho, happy Wednesday. Merry Christmas. Let's talk about lighter, funner stuff. My kid's coming for dinner tomorrow night. If you got a suggestion for supper, comment down below. I can either pull off the ham sandwiches and the different platters, and even like the cheesecake platter. I figured I could run to Aldi and get the different platters if need be, and do it that way. Yeah. Or if we decide to do, oh, they've got the lasagna roll-ups. Or I could do lasagna. I have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. Yeah. But Brian does move this weekend, barring any complications. I just thought about, let's check the weather, shall we? Because if it's raining, he's going to say he can't move. All the seats let down in my van, and I'm like Batman. I can cram all his crap in my minivan. Hey, Batman!
Hey, you're about to tote this little heifer back.
Okay. Saturday is going to be cloudy, high 69. Sunday it's going to rain. So when we move your boy, we're definitely going to have to go for that Saturday.
Okay.
I was talking about he was going to move this weekend, barring any uncomplications. And I'm like, watch, it's going to rain and we won't be able to move it. But I told him about your idea of it. All his crap will fit in the back of my minivan.
Yeah. That van will hold more than you think.
It will. You let all them seats down, you can get lots of bodies back there. I'm just saying. I was wondering what he was going to say. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Merry Christmas from ours to yours. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Okay.
Oh my God.
We are day 2 of moving boy out.
Hey, Batman here.
Fat Man and Big Mama celebrating. We found a top hat, which we knew he had. But then we went into the closet. Now this is funny. And we find his Pimp Daddy fur coat. Okay. Now picture. Hold on. You're seeing ceiling. Wait a minute. Here, hon. It's funny. Just do it.
Big girl, what are you doing?
He has done this before.
Oh my god. Well, it's not gonna fit you. It ain't gonna fit you, big girl.
Big girl.
Big girl.
Oh, his hat. Wait.
Would
Where
you
was
stop?
that?
We're trying to
Where'd
work.
the hat go?
Why?
Because this is
You're
what
about to-
like.
Yeah. Would
Okay,
you stop?
he's moving. We're celebrating. Okay. He said he's going to sit in his living room naked in his kayak with his helmets on, but I'm picturing the fur coat and the top hat. This will be his Saturday night ensemble.
Yes.
Okay, seriously, they're trying to get his bed apart. My van is near about packed full. I have little nooks and crannies that can still get stuff in. So any little nook or cranny, put something in it. Okay, we are gonna check on baby girl. How you doing, baby girl?
Good.
Good. You called her in?
Yeah.
Oh, we saw puppies.
Yeah. From Lady and Tramp.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel about Brian moving?
Thank God.
She's excited. She's got her colors organized by color.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you excited?
Yep.
Me too, girl. Me too. Ooh. All right. I honestly, seriously got to sit down for a minute.
You ain't done nothing but fooled around. Trying on things that don't fit.
It was a little tight on Big Mama. But, and it is now 10:15. Olive has coffee today, so I probably know, I do know I need to drink a good bit of water. I need to probably eat me something, just a little, I don't know, something to keep me from getting sick. Yeah, we're out of Pop-Tarts. I got a Sam's, I placed a Sam's order for this month coming up. Just gonna do that, make it easy. But I did get a couple of things for you, Brian. Those Velveeta breakfast bar thingies, those were cheap enough, and then the Eggo waffles, those were cheap enough.
Thank you.
And then you can have this little bottle of syrup, because I got us a big bottle of syrup. Yeah, get that little bottle of syrup from down there and put in your box of stuff. I got him a box of food we've collected up out of our pantry that he can have. Figure if I keep him supplying food, he won't come back. I told Batman I figured up our January bills. He is going to have to make an extra $200 side job money to cover expenses, and that's fine. He can do that. He can pull that off. But, and that way, if Bubba in there needs anything, we're good. Hey, Heinz. Okay, if it looks different, where are we?
In Brian's new house.
In Brian's new house. Woo woo! We've got him moved in, don't we, baby girl?
Finally.
There's no turning back now. And yes, my hands are shaking. I've been working. So, a little tour. This is his dining area. He's got a little ambiance going. Okay, that's doing her coloring. He thinks he's going to hang that picture there. His living room. I mean, yeah, it's like a great room. But it came completely furnished with the appliances. The refrigerator came with it, and it's a fairly new fridge. Luckily, it is clean. I have been scrubbing like the dickens on certain things that are just nasty.
Yep.
But this is fairly clean. The ice maker and the water thing do not work. So that's something that, it came with a microwave. I've cleaned the sink and the countertops. Came with a stove. It's electric, so he's used to it. We got him some dishes from the Walmart. Got him a new can opener. we had the little coffee pot, but yeah, it came, these are some shelves that Batman had built already. Brian had in his room with stuff on it, so he's made him a little pantry. We found out he had no pantry space, huh, baby girl? So he turned that into a pantry. And then if you look out, this is what we love about it. It is like wood. You aren't jam up to your neighbor. I locked it. I'm coming. Washer and dryer. He's letting me in my own house.
I'm in. I'm in.
We're giving a tour. There's Fat Man. What do you think about his house, Fat Man?
I like it.
He's out of ours. We love it. But yeah, it came with the washer and dryer, which is awesome. Mine won't have to be laundromat. And usually you don't find places that supply. And he's got a nice washer. It's a Whirlpool, and it's got cabinets up above that are nice. Bathroom. He picked out this shower curtain and then the rug, and it's like a garden tub, but he's only ever gonna shower, so it's fine that does that. There's the potty. See, it came with that shelf, so he's just putting his stuff there. This is going to be his room. He's getting a full-size bed, so it's going to go in here. He's been sleeping on his futon, so a full-size is awesome. Dresser. Me and Fat Man were both talking about how did he have all this stuff crammed in his one room in our house. He's never up filling a house full. They're measuring shelves for his shot glasses. Brian, these dishes, they're going to need washing. They've been in storage.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're going to have to get some dish soap. But this is what he had been sleeping on. Just like that. So, he is going to love a full-size bed.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to stretch like there ain't nobody's business. But, because that bar area isn't big enough for a actual bar stool. So, we're just end table. Fat Man has built some tables. There's his TV and the stand Fat Man had built for it. He's glad he's got a place to hang his gold. And then this, he's just going to kind of use as storage. He had all this stuff packed in his room at home. I'm like, that man, I don't know where he put it all. Where did you put it all, bud? Places. And then there's the closet in here. So, but it turned out, I think it turned out nice. I really do. It's been freshly painted. The floors are new.
Thank you, Brian.
They don't have to be big. Just
No.
something to hold those and more.
This is the front door. It's got a nice little patio. What you could do if you wanted to leave your bike out, get you a chain
Yeah.
and chain it to the,
Yeah.
I wouldn't chain it up there. I would chain it to the rail.
Something like that. I wouldn't say that.
Probably wouldn't use it. But this is his front view. He is surrounded by woods. The little road goes around. But it's very quiet. That's Fat Man's truck. But, yeah, and it does have central air and heat, so he good, huh, Daddy?
Yep.
It's covered. So, yeah. Yeah. We are very excited. He said it's going to be quiet here. We're used to it kind of being sort of quiet at our house because he wasn't really wanting to make much noise. I have noticed it's going to make a difference now that it's your house as far as tracking in dirt and stuff.
I know. Well, now.
He said right now he don't care, but
Well, I just picked up pine straw, so.
yeah, he's picking up pine straw, throwing it out and telling people to wipe their feet.
I'm hungry.
I know it. We're fixing to go get something to eat, but I do want to give y'all a tour, Brian's new home. Yeah, my little baby's flying the nest.
Finally.
All right, let's